So we're out today. I've got Victoria with Baloo, who was one of the pups. So that's Twig's brother. We're going to have a little exercise with the pair of them today. They're both 16 months old now. So what I've done is I've set the remote launcher up just around the corner, and those dummies are going to fly out into the field. So it's a nice little steadiness exercise, a marking exercise, and obviously a bit of a retrieving exercise. So anyway, we'll see how we get on. We've not used the big launcher for these little guys before. So I'm going to just use the sound effect just to get the dogs to look forward. That's the first one away. Both the dogs nice and steady. Not going to hurry to send the dogs. I'll do Twig first, Victoria. Fetch it. Fair distance for a young dog, but that's practicing their marking. She's gone short on it.
Stay.
Whack!
Stay.
Little bit of handling there. The wind actually is coming the wrong way for them, so they're going to have to turn around. There you go, she's winded that. Good girl. Here. Obviously now we're looking for the not to be bothered with each one. That's good. So we'll set up another one. This time's for Baloo. Now you can see the difference in one way. See, Twig's really, because we've done a bit of this, she's really looking forward. Baloo's going to learn this. It's his first time he's done this, and already now he's looking the direction of the launcher, which is great. So we give another little sound. Right, that's unfortunate there. We've got two dummies out there now.
Leave it.
Alright, so what we'll do, we'll send Baloo for the first one, and then we'll send Twig.
Leave it. Out!
The trigger for the other dog is going to be on that command. Now fortunately we use two separate commands. You heard what Victoria said then, and I use a slightly different command. He's right side of the wind now, and now look, he's coming across, he'll pig that. There you go. There. As soon as they get back side of the wind, they're good. Lovely. That's it. We have a little thing with delivery with Baloo, but that's better. Good. Well done. We've actually made it a little bit more difficult for the young dogs really, because the wind's coming from behind us. So if we'd have done it the other way round, obviously the scent would have been drawn straight onto them and it would have been a lot easier. But it's all about education, and you can't always do things that are easy for these little dogs, because how do they learn? Right.
Leave it. Leave it.
Nice and steady again. Not too quick to send the dogs. It'll be Twig's turn. Fetch it.
Leave it.
It's a lovely line. Just flick past it, come back on the wind. That was lovely. And Baloo, nice and steady there. So this will be Baloo's turn on this one. So now I'm looking for Twig to stay steady. This is the real benefit of these burst launchers from RRT, is that obviously we can set this up. The dogs are learning to mark forward because the dummy's not always coming from us, and obviously we can change the distance, we can change the height. It's just good experience for these really young dogs. So we go again. So we're going to give another little pheasant sound. There goes our second one. You know, it's an absolute pleasure to see these young dogs absolutely rock solid. So now when Victoria sends Baloo, obviously I'm looking for Twig to stay still.
Out!
That's a lovely line. Do find these young dogs will mark a little bit short at the moment.
I'm just going to leave him.
Just let him work that out.
This is his...
Nice, you come right round on the wind on it now. There you go. Lovely. He's winded that. So So what we've done now, we've come into the wood, slightly different scenario for them this time. The launch is just the other side of the hedge there. Those dummies are going to fire out into this, hopefully into this area here. So the dogs have got to go out through the wood, through the gateway, out into the field, and to work the field and obviously find the retrieve. This looks fairly straightforward, but quite often any kind of barrier, a gateway, a hedge, a dip, anything can create a barrier, and especially spaniels will want to hunt along it. So they've got to learn to go straight through that, straight out for their retrieves.
Leave it. Leave it.
That dummy's dropped dead in the centre. We'll send Baloo first for this one.
Sit.
Sit. Sit.
Sit.
Sit. Sit.
Out.
Right, Twig has moved on this, so I'm just going to pull her back. Sit. Sit. Nice stop and a nice back command. Good. Yeah, we can just introduce a little bit of handling when we need to as well. Twig, come here. Sit. You'll find sometimes when another dog's getting handled with a young dog, that can just get them a little bit worked up. So it's another good lesson for them. Good. You stopped him well.
Leave it.
Broke Twig off of her mark then. Sit.
Leave it.
Good.
Leave it.
That's dropped in almost exactly the same place. Fetch it.
Leave it. Leave it.
Well, she's left-handed of that. She's not going to find it there. Now she'll pick it. Come right side of the wind.
Baloo.
Good girl.
Oh, fantastic.
Good girl. Good girl.
Baloo.
So we'll give this one to Twig. Just going to delay it before we fire it this time. There's my sound. I don't want to connect in always that sound with a shot. Fetch it. Nice mark. Just getting a bit of a run fast at the moment. Leave that. Set on now. I've actually moved further back into the wood with Twig to make it a little bit more difficult for her. She actually hit that last one pretty well perfect. So we'll see how she gets on with this one. Nice mark, nice and steady. Wait, so I'm going to give her a back on this. Back. Nice. Steady. Good girl, here. Good girl. Well done. That's going to do you for today. Good exercise. Good exercise.